Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is glitzzygem. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody is having a lovely day. I hope everybody's week is going by smoothly. Still recovering from gallbladder surgery. Just keeping you updated. I am feeling sore again after several days of not feeling sore. I'm feeling sore now, but I guess that's a good sign because it means I'm healing. So, but yeah, we're here today. I want to welcome you back to my channel, and for those who are new to my channel, please subscribe. It's the only polite thing to do. It's also helping me out a lot if you subscribe, because I'm trying to build my subscriber base, and it's free, doesn't cost you a thing. So just subscribe to my channel, and welcome to my YouTube community. And I hope that you continue to be part of my YouTube community. Hit the notification bell, and then like my video for my efforts. So yeah, let's get started into this video. We're gonna go ahead and do an eyeshadow tutorial, like I always do, right? We're gonna do a tutorial on this palette here called Malibu Glitz Touch of Summer. I know we're already in the fall. I just want to do a look with this palette because I like the colors, the nude, natural, pinky tone colors in this palette, and I want to do a creative look with this palette. So let's get started. So let me prep my eyes, and I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Okay guys, I'm back. So I went ahead and I prepped my eyes, and I used my Hard Candy eyeshadow primer to do this look. I'm gonna do a natural look today. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my eyeshadow brush for my Cosmopolitan brush kit. I don't know, these just haven't failed me so far, so I just love these. I love these. I love this set. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and use Hula, which is this warm toned brown with like maybe some peachy orangey undertones. This one has peachy undertones, but I think this one has more like a brown, more like a warm brown. So let's go ahead and use this shade. We're going to use this in our transition shade in the crease. So let's go ahead and put it in the crease, go back and forth. And just blend it out. Now I got this palette at Melrose department store. If y'all have a Melrose near you, I got that palette there. I still believe they might have already transitioned it out to their more fall and autumn look eyeshadows, but sometimes they tend to keep them longer if they have palettes. They say they don't switch out colors until they run out of the item. So they don't switch out their merchandise until they get rid of all of their items, and they hardly put anything on sale when it comes to cosmetics and makeup. Well, that's from where the one that I go to told me. So, you know, and they say they hardly ever have discounts, or whenever they transition into a new makeup palette, they say they hardly ever have like discounts, like clearance, you know, where they clearance them out. Hardly on the cosmetics, they say, because they just don't do that on the cosmetics. Unless it's damaged, then they'll give you like a little percentage off, but to me it's not like really enough to even, like, it's not even worth it. Their discount is not even worth it when it comes to like damaged makeup. They don't give you a good discounted price. So I just buy the new one and wear that. So I'm not sure it might still be there or not. So this is how it's looking so far. I love this tone. It's like a more natural color shade in the crease. Now I'm going to go ahead and follow up with Luau which is the one next to this one, is the peachy with the peachy undertone. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put that in our transition shade, also in our crease. Blend it in together. Just kind of soften that, make it more of a peachy tone. It's called Luau. I just never had the chance to use this palette during the summer. It would have been nice. I've been attempting. As you can see, this palette was new, and as you can, if you saw, it looked like it's been used. It's because I've been trying to create a look with this, and I just haven't been able to create, you know, the right look that I've been wanting to create. And now I say, well, since I'm going to do my breast cancer awareness month video, I think, you know, having some pink in my eyeshadow, you know, would suit me well with doing my video here. So for breast cancer, in my next video, I'm going to do breast cancer awareness. So the next shade I want to go ahead and put on my lid, I'm going to use my blending brush with this. My blending brush. I'm going to go ahead and use this Paradise shade at the top. It looks like a peachy pink tone, like pink undertone, but it's like a peachy, and it's called Paradise. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my lid with my blending brush, just all over my lid. This would be a really nice eye look to do for my cancer awareness tutorial. I don't know if any of you, any of my viewers, has had anybody who had breast cancer. I sure would like to hear would sure like to hear you guys, you know, what y'all stories are. I really gotten to know too many of y'all. I'll go ahead and go in with this shade called Hibiscus, but I know that you do watch me, and I am very glad that you do. I'll go ahead and put on my lid too. Darken that shade up. Darken the shade that I use on it, which is Paradise. Go into the crease as well. Okay. Hibiscus. This is more like a, looks more like a berry, dusty rose, not dusty rose. Dusty rose is a little bit lighter than this, but this is like a berry shade. I'm putting it all on my lid and crease here. So there you have that look. Now we're gonna go in with, I'm gonna go and use my eyeshadow brush. And we're gonna use this shade here called Tiki. And we're gonna go ahead and use this for the outer corner, okay? We're gonna smoke it out. Just blend, do circular motions with the relaxed wrist. Circular motions. And just blend it in with these shades. Circular motions. That's what we want. We want circular motions. And you want to smoke it out. So just, yeah, just kind of sweep it out this way. Sweep it out. I wasn't blurred out the whole time. Getting some fallout, but that's okay. Just sweep it out. And just kind of blend it in like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use my Fan Glam brush to sweep out this fall out. Okay, let's go back with Tiki, do the other side. Probably gonna see a better angle on this end anyways. I think my camera always shoots my left side at a better angle. Just milk it out. So you can tell this palette is going to be more like of a natural, neutral, warm tone palette. But you can also make like light shades with it, because I can see some light shades in here as well that you could have gone in with as a transition. Mine is a more darker, smokier look. So, but I can always go back and do like lighter shades with these lighter colors. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease. Ooh. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease, okay? I dropped my eyeshadow palette. Give me a second. Okay, I picked up my palette. It's good, it's safe. I'm going to go ahead and use just a concealer brush. I'm going to go ahead and use, you can use any type of concealer color that you like. Right now, just this is one that I have in handy, which is the BH Cosmetics Total Coverage Concealer Studio Pro. This is the one I have right now on hand as a concealer. And why am I dropping things? I do not know why. Sorry about that. Butterfingers today. I'm going to put some on my brush here. And I think that's a lot. I think I just put too much on this brush here. But I'm going to go ahead and spread it out. I'm going to do it on my inner corner to the middle portion of my eyelids. So I'm just going to keep spreading it out until... That was just too much I put on. I put on too much concealer, so I think that's enough. I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and wipe the rest off and just use what I have and just spread it out. And just spread it out with the other end of my brush, the clean side of my brush. Just spread it out. Okay. And just smooth it out until it does become dry. Concealer does become dry. And I'm just doing it right here on my lid, just halfway through and right in the center, like the creases. See that? Do the same thing with my other eye before it dries, because I know this concealer, ColourPop concealer, they both dry pretty quickly. They almost have like the same kind of formula, but I know there's a little tiny bit of a difference. If you have a detail for that, an eye for detail on the formulations for these concealers, there's a tiny bit of a difference. You'll only know once you try them on side by side, then you'll only know, oh, this concealer dries smooth and velvety. I know that the ColourPop one gives me like a velvety type finish, and this BH Cosmetic is not as velvety, but it's still pretty smooth. Okay, so I think I went a little bit over on the top on this one. Went too much over on the top on that one, which is fine because I can still fix that. Okay, so let's go ahead and fix this right here. I went too much over on the top. So what do? We're gonna go ahead and use, I'm gonna use my little pencil brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with my transition shade, which was Hula, which was my first transition shade, Hula, and just kind of go over the concealer so you can fix that mistake you made. Well, the mistake I made, actually. Y'all's probably turned out pretty good if you're following along. And just go over it like that, and you see the same. I'm gonna do the same with this side. So the transition shade is gonna blend. I mean, the transition shade makes all the other colors blend together. So if you mess up with covering it up with a concealer, that's a tip. Use your transition shade to fix it. And I don't think I need to go any further with that because it looks like that's just, I think it's matching the rest of the other colors. So now we're going to go ahead and use, with my pencil brush, we're going to start covering up the concealer. And I want to go shiny. You know, I want to go shiny, right? So let me see, what shade do I want to use? I know for sure I want pink. I want pink in my look. So since I do have, my lid is concealed, I do want to go ahead and go in with that Paradise shade again on my lid, because I got covered up with the Hibiscus. And you're probably thinking, what's the point of even using Hibiscus, right? It's because I still have color on this end and on this end. So I want those shades to kind of blend in, to show, you know. So that's why I used the darker pink, or this is like a burgundy rose berry shade here. I used that on my lid after using Paradise. But I do love the fact that I'm gonna do it all over. I'm gonna use it as a base shadow. Use Paradise as a base shadow. It's just the fact that you're using, I had to use that shade Paradise, which is the darker pink, over the Paradise, over this pink shade. And then I was going to cut my crease and go back in with the pink shade. I do want pink in my lid. Okay. So, and as I was saying, with the Hibiscus shade, you're probably thinking, why did she even use Hibiscus if she's covering it up? I still wanted it in with my looks, with my eyeshadow look. I wanted it in there, blended in with the other color shades. That's why I used Hibiscus. And I think I'm gonna have to use it again. See how it looks kind of dirty right here. So I'm gonna have to use the Hibiscus again, which is the shade here. But I think I'm gonna go with the shimmer next to Hibiscus, which is Mai Tai. This is a shimmer of the Hibiscus. So go ahead and use that shimmer to go and spread over that line. And just spread it out. Just spread it out. See, you're getting that foiled look now. Let's go ahead and use my tie again on this end to cover up the line. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and use, See, that's how it's looking. This one just looks a little bit more like I went too much on it. I went too much with it, but it's okay because it's coming out okay. See how you still get that line right there, but it's okay. It's gonna go away. This one just kind of blended in. So we're gonna go ahead and use. Go ahead and use, right? Sorry, I feel so out of breath. I'm gonna go ahead and use. We're gonna go ahead and use beach side here. This corner shade here. We're gonna use beach side, and we're gonna go ahead and try to cover the Mai Tai shade. The one that went into the center of the eye. Just kind of blend it out. Just blend it out. You see, the trick is, I have tricks, don't I? The trick is you want to go from darkest to lightest. That's what the trick is. I want to go from darkest to lightest. So let's go ahead and use beach side again for this side here. Let's use more beach side. And I do want it to stand out a little in the center. To stand out. You want both sides to look about the same. So there you have it. They're about the same now. Let's go ahead and use the lightest of them all, which is called Plumeria. This one here. And we're going to use this for the inner corner. The inner corner lid. Enough. And you want to overlap it with the beach side shade. Kind of looks similar, right? But one is darker than the other. One has a pink undertone and the other one has more like a beige, nude beige undertone. So, what do you guys think? I'm trying to get the pink, but there's no pink. Thought these colors were going to turn out pink, but they're coming out neutral. Coming out neutral. Okay, there is no pink shade in here. I thought I would get like a pink, but there isn't one. So, what can I do? Well, I guess I'll go ahead and go with my bottom lash line with this Hibiscus shade. Go with the bottom lash line with Hibiscus with my pencil brush. I'm loving it. I'm liking it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with another lighter shade. Let's go ahead and use Paradise again. Try to get that pink in there. I know. Like, why, Glitzy? Why are you even trying? It's not going to get pink. I'm noticing that from this palette that it's not pink. They're getting more like a neutral undertone, like neutral, like a neutral colors. They're like neutral colors. They're not really coming out pink. And by looking at the palette, judging the palette, I thought I would get like some kind of like pink in there. Okay, so there that is. Okay. Let's use an inner corner highlight. I'm gonna go ahead and use just any brush would do that has like a little fluffy tip where you can do like a little inner corner highlight. So I guess I'll go ahead and use this shade here on this corner here called Palm Fronds. So let's use that and just kind of just twist it in there. It's a little gold toned. Just kind of so spread it into the inner corner. Do you see it? It's a gold tone. A gold tone bronze. Just do that underneath the lash line here. Look how beautiful that gold is turning out. Turn on my light here. You can even see it better. Gold tone. See gold? I see gold. Okay. I'm trying to see gold on this side too. You see gold? Yeah, I see gold. Okay. So we got that. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my look. Alright, so stay tuned. Well, my gems, I'm back. So here's my finishing look. What do you guys think? I love this lipstick shade. I think it brings out the eyeliner that I've tried on. I know the line is pretty thin, but I had to have some pink in there. I'm going to do my breast cancer awareness video. I used, so this is the Bright Eyes by Jackie and Lauren Cosmetics. I love this shade. I wish I could make the line thicker. It's a liquid eyeliner. But if I can just make the line a little thicker, it would be awesome. The formula on this does feel a little watery, which is fine. Because I think it's easy, like an easy application. And I guess I didn't have a hard time applying it as far as like it giving me any problems where it would smear all over the place, give me some kind of like where like any kind of areas for me to mess up. If it did, I can always, because it's so thin. Look at the tip here. The tip is really thin. It's like a little brush tip. It's not a felt tip. It's like a brush tip. And it's really thin, so it's kind of hard for you to mess up with this eyeliner. So yeah, upon first application, I could only draw a thin line, but I want it to be thicker. I want the line to be thicker. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm making my line thicker. That's the second application. But I just went a little bit over the top here. Okay, I think that's thick enough. And then for my bottom waterline, I went ahead and I used my Knobby gel eyeliner pencil in the shade Bronze. Since everything was looking kind of bronzy on the outside, I was like, okay, why not wear bronze? I do want pink. Now, this is going to be my second, oh, so, yeah, I already showed you that. This is going to be my second application. I got me the ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara in the shade Pink. Because pink is the color I'm trying to get for my breast cancer awareness video that I'm going to do next. And I just wanted to create a look so that I can talk to you guys about breast cancer in my next video. And this is my second application. And I had mentioned in one of my previous videos on the Honey palette, if I can get away with volumizing mascara, making my lashes longer and thicker without having to use falsies, I would get away with it. I would try to get away with it, but for my bottom lash line, it makes them thicker as well. It's just because it's pink, it kind of like is blending in with the bottom color shade that I used for my eyeshadow look. So, but I'm glad I got that palette out of the way. I was really curious on what looks I can create with it. I was trying to create a really nice pink look with it, but all the shades were turning out to be natural, neutral, not pink, not what I was expecting, but that's alright. That is okay, because it still looks nice, I think, even with the shimmers in it. It had a really nice teal shimmer in there that I wanted to try on with this look, but I was like, I think it's gonna clash with the pink. I mean, it may not clash, but I just don't want that blue to stand out, because I know that teal blue in the palette was gonna stand out more, and I really wanted the pink to stand out, you know. So that's why I didn't put the teal in there, because I knew that the teal was gonna make this look a totally different look, which is this teal right here. But I really like this palette. I do. I love it. It's really natural. Watch me on my Instagram. My Instagram page is called glitzzygem, GLITZZYGEM. I'll put it down below on the description bar. And then my Twitter account is SCG3792. So I'll also link that down below. So if y'all ever do want to follow me, you know, please do so. The lipstick that I went in with was an old lipstick that I've had for several years now. But back then, lipsticks, how they were made different to last long. It lasted me a very long time. So it's kind of old, you know. The bottom, you know, the bottom cap, the one that pushes this up and it's like squared, you know, fell off. So this is the shade I use. I don't even know what shade this is, but I know it's like a fuchsia, like a pink, sorry, allergies, sinuses. There's like a pink fuchsia shade. I love this palette. I really love this color. I hope you guys did too. And I'm wearing my breast cancer awareness earrings along with my breast cancer awareness necklace that says hope on there with the lapel. I'll be using in my next video, so stay tuned for that video, okay? And yeah, give me a thumbs up for this video for my efforts, and subscribe if you haven't done so, and hit the notification bell so that you'll have more notifications of when can't even speak. So hit that notification bell, that way you'll be notified of another upload. And yeah, and be part of my YouTube community, and just continue supporting me. I have several videos you can watch on my playlist, so you can always click on my playlist and click on whatever subject or topic you want to watch. You can, and you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be about makeup. It could be about something else that you want to watch. So please, yeah, I really do ask of you to be a part of my community. Subscribe most of all. So thank you, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you, gems. Bye. Agape love.